What are we talking about?
Okay. Good morning. It is Wednesday.
Good morning. How's it going? So, I'm Chris.
I'm Alex.
We're with Heart and Cole, and we are kind of trying something new today on our channel here.
Yeah, we decided to do, what are we calling it? Whatever Wednesdays?
Yeah. So everyone has like Tech Tuesdays and all of whatever's, Flashback Fridays, whatever. I just realized I said whatever Anyways, so we figured that we would do a whatever Wednesday, and that it would be whatever we wanted to talk about, basically just chat with you guys. So, because obviously we have our little travel vlogs that we're doing, but I think a lot of times you don't really get to know the people, and that's something that we also want to do, is we want to get to know you guys that are watching here. We want to hear from you and kind of start having a little bit of a discussion. So like today, we are talking about national parks.
It is National Park Week, which means all national parks are free. It is also in collaboration with Earth Day and a couple other things. So it's really, it's a great thing if you want to go explore. Now, most national parks to get in aren't too bad. They're like $30 to $35 to get in. Some I think are $15. But if you get a 2019, that's because I was reading my other one.
Oh.
This is my 2019 pass. These puppies are $80.
Yep.
And they get you into all the parks.
They get you into not only just the national parks, they get you into the national recreation areas. They get you into a whole heck of a lot of places. We've actually found it to be incredibly useful with what we're doing. Now, the downfall, I wouldn't say a downfall. We're driving two vehicles.
Yeah.
And so we have an overlap right now with our pass expires in April, and this new one we just got. And so because you actually have to have two passes for two vehicles.
Yeah, it's one pass per vehicle. You can have two signers on the back here. I have only signed this one, but you can have two signers as long as you have your ID with you.
That is actually new this year, because mine, the old one,
you
was
can
just
sign two on it. It's just it didn't have two spots.
Okay, good to know.
Yep. Let's get to the fun part. Besides the annual pass, which is really, really great, we're just going to spit out some fun facts about national parks, since we're visiting a bunch of them in this trip. It was wasn't really intentionally set out to visit all national parks, but we have been in the area of so many that we've just been trying, and now it's kind of a goal, is to get to like every national park.
Yeah, I think that the challenge will be some of the ones. So I forget the count. What do we have?
So there are 59 national parks in the United States. They're all over the place. All over the place. Every state has a national park except for Delaware. Poor Delaware.
Every state has a national park except Delaware.
National park or national monument, actually.
Oh, okay.
So let me go there. So, national parks and national monuments, there is a difference. National parks normally go around natural, beautiful landscapes and things like that, except for Mesa Verde, which is a
man-made structure. It's based on man-made structures. We were there not that long ago, and yeah, it was a very, very cool place, but it was one of those, it was interesting driving into it. The scenery was kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
You're driving along and you're just on top of this big flat mesa, and it's like, okay, there's a bunch of shrubbery, and then you get to these cliff dwellings, and it was just like, wow, those are very cool. And,
yeah, that's the only park that is a archaeological based park, but the rest of them are normally based around beautiful landscapes and things like that.
I'll be right back. I hear somebody inside. Hang on.
A national monument is a little bit different, has different regulations. We like to visit both. Both are great. And poor Delaware is the only state that doesn't have one. So, too bad there. Some more fun facts. In 2018, the most visited national park was the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And the second was the Grand Canyon.
I did not expect Smoky
Smoky.
Mountains to be number 1.
Number 3 is Rocky Mountains National Park.
Interesting.
And bringing up the fourth would be Zion.
Okay. I knew Zion was up there.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Yellowstone wasn't in
The
there in the top 4.
what's the 5th? You know.
No, I forget.
So whatever website
But-
that you found that on only had the top 4. It didn't have the top 5.
I think I had more. I just didn't write them down. So
Nice.
the first national park ever to be named a park
It was Yellowstone.
was Yellowstone in 1872.
Okay.
It is a beautiful park. It's my favorite park so far.
It is really cool.
What's your favorite park?
Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to go with Yosemite.
Yosemite.
You haven't been there. I've been to Yosemite. It was a long time ago, back in my climbing career. Spent some time there, and it's outstanding.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
As a family, we have visited 12 national parks so far. So that's 12 in the last 2 years.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Hopefully we'll get some more.
Yep. We've definitely got a few more slotted for the remainder of this trip. So, have you guys been? We'd love to hear from you. What parks have you been to? What park is your favorite?
Yeah.
I guess what other questions?
Are there any really cool things in those parks we should be doing?
Yes, that
Always
is also
love some
true.
hidden
Yeah,
gems in parks.
seeing is that we have basically just scratched the surface on getting to some of these parks. Are there little nuances inside whatever park is your favorite that you guys have been to that's something that we should definitely do?
Yeah.
I think
love
that's-
insider tips.
Yeah, definitely would love to hear on that. We'd also love to hear just where you guys are from. Where are you watching this? I don't think there's a whole lot of people watching it, but of the few that are, we would love to hear from you. And
It is our first Whatever Wednesday,
that is true.
and we're rambling. But that's okay. We'll get better as the time goes, and we'll do. We don't have really a plan for these yet. So if you have something that you want some fun facts about, or you want to know more about us, our RV, other things like that, leave it in the comments and say, hey, next Wednesday you should do this instead.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, so our Wednesdays are definitely going to be a little bit more real time than our travel vlogs. Were a little bit behind just because it takes a little bit of time to
It takes a lot of time
yeah
to edit all the videos.
edit it all down, all that kind of stuff. And so this is something that we're trying to do where we can be a little bit more in, say, direct communication and have get up to date advice. So, because like right now we are going to be headed to Joshua Tree. Actually, later today, we're going to be spending the next 4 or 5 days in Joshua Tree. So, we would love to hear
your
about
take
that.
on Joshua Tree, what things we should know. It's a park we've never been to, but I've heard amazing things, so I'm very excited.
And after that, we're headed to Death Valley. I'm actually
Yeah.
super excited for Death Valley because it is not supposed to be crazy hot while we're there. I think we're gonna have like mid 70s, which is like absolutely perfect because it.
I have to knock on wood, but we have had great weather.
Here, right here.
Great weather. And so hopefully that continues and holds out because
It's supposed to be pretty hot for the next 4 or 5 days. Like Joshua Tree, while we're down there, is going to be like mid 90s.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay
And
with a little
that's
warm.
yeah. I think we'll be fine. I mean, we've got air conditioning in the trailer. It's not the end of the world. So
Okay.
I don't know what else you got.
I have 3 more fun facts about national parks, and
Oh.
I think we can get on our way.
Sounds good.
There
What-
are 51 million acres devoted to a national park.
Now, is that just national park or national park and national monuments?
I think it's just park.
Just park?
I think it's just park.
Okay. Correct us if we're wrong.
Yeah. And the smallest national park is Hot Springs National Park in Arkansas. And the largest is Wrangell and St. Ellis National Park in Alaska.
Okay. I was going
I
to say
can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alaska, I think, has what, 8 national parks or something? They have a disproportionate amount. I wouldn't
They
say
have a lot.
disproportionate, but they have a huge amount of parks. I mean, it's Alaska.
Alaska.
The place is pretty much outstanding.
We're gonna have to go spend some time in Alaska.
Yeah, that I feel is on our list of trying to do up there.
I don't know about bringing the RV to Alaska.
That's how else would we do it?
I don't know.
I don't feel like doing it in tents with the boys.
No, we got a couple friends we could stay with.
We do have a few friends up there, but I think honestly, if we were to do, I mean, there's the Trans-Canada Highway. I mean,
Yeah. We'll see. We have not figured out our Alaska part of our trip, but
no, I don't. That was literally just spitballing. Oh, hey, but
someday we will be there,
yes,
and it's gonna be awesome.
yeah, it would definitely be awesome.
Okay, thanks for watching, and please give us more ideas and other things like that, and we will get better at our rambling. And
Let us know if you'd like us to do a home tour too, because that's
yeah.
something that we've been thinking about doing. But with the two little rugrats that toad around with us, it's pretty darn hard to get it clean enough to be like, hey, here we go. This is
yeah, no, it's a constant mess all the time. I go and clean one room and then come back, and
There's
it's
like
a mess.
15,000 Lego blocks back on the floor again, pretty much instantly.
Oh my gosh. I try, but it doesn't work. So one of these days, I'm gonna get that trailer clean enough, and maybe we'll do a home tour.
Yeah, sweet. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We would love to have you subscribe. We'd love to hear from you and kind of keep this conversation going next week. Whatever questions we get down in the question comments down here, we will be answering next week. We have no idea what the topic will be, but
We'll figure something out.
we'll figure it out.
Yay!
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye!
See you guys.